Coming up on an all-new episode of Turneround's Theory. It's an all-new episode of Turneround's Theory, and you know your boy got a good one for you. Now, coming up on today's edition of Turneround's Theory, we're going to watch Charles Forte of the Charles in Charge podcast and watch this video about a woman asking this man a question and then she instantly starts to regret it. Plus, I'll give you another theoretical thought at the conclusion of today's episode. So join me for another edition of Turnaround's Theory coming up next on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, because I can guarantee you it's going to be a damn good one. But you ain't got to take my word for it. How much do you want to bet that this woman has gone viral the moment she asked this man a question and regrets it? Well, if you'll stick around for another edition of Turnaround's Theory coming up on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram in just a moment, we're going to go to Charles Forte of the Charles in Charge podcast on his YouTube channel and watch this video in its entirety about why this woman regrets asking this man a question. Plus, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another theoretical thought. Now, fellas, as I often tell you all, that y'all should often be knowing my saying, and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So in this matter, why don't y'all go ahead and grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Another edition of Turnaround's Theory starts right now. Go ahead and roll that intro. Let's get into it. I'm Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. I'm a musician, singer, rapper, songwriter, composer, and producer. I'm also a content creator, and I give theoretical thoughts on just about anything in general. This is Turnaround's Theory. What is up, everybody? Once again, it is your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. I want to welcome you back to another edition of Turnaround's Theory on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. As you should know by now, Turnaround's Theory comes to you each and every single Monday over the digital airwaves of YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for the 5th season. And Turnaround's Theory is also the actual platform of where I normally get the fellas just like you at home a free theoretical thought on just about anything. Man, I'm having a good day. But in any event, listen, if you are new to my YouTube channel and you're watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. And for those that are tuning in to watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory on Facebook and or on Instagram, and you are new to the platform, and you are a new follower of mine for the very first time, hey, welcome aboard. And if you are, in fact, a constant follower of mine with regard to the content that I post up, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, hey, kudos to you as well. Now, as a constant daily reminder, I want to reiterate to you guys to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please make sure that you follow me on all social media platforms. There will be a link provided in the description box below, as well as in the comment sections below for Facebook and Instagram. If you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, there is also going to be a link provided in the description box below, as well as in the comment sections below for Facebook and Instagram. Please don't forget to also use the hashtag TeamTurnaround that you will see at the bottom of your screen, because that lets yours truly know indefinitely that not only you're watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are supporting my channel with regard to the content that I post up, and I might just give you a shout out right back. Now, I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this particular matter, and before we get started, let me just take the opportunity to say congratulations to yours truly for succumbing and having 2,000 some odd subscribers onto my official YouTube channel. Without you guys, this platform would not be made possible. Now, with that being said, let's really jump on over into the latest edition of Turnaround's Theory here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
If you could delete anything in the world, what would it be?
Social media.
Why?
That shit gets you up in all type of ways.
So you had bad experiences?
Everyone has.
Name one.
I mean, if social media wasn't around, you wouldn't think you was that bad.
No.
Yes, you're a pretty woman, but you can find a woman just like her in Walmart.
Boo.
Exactly. There was a study done back in 2021. I remember reading about it. talking about how the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology found that positive feedback, such as likes, shares, comments on selfies and curated content, had a direct correlation with boosting narcissistic traits. Now, this was both in men and women, but what they also found out was that this was far more long lasting and prominent and sustained in women due to appearance-based validation. Because women are more likely to curate their image and receive higher engagement on average, it reinforced this idea that I'm better than others.
Stop the cap.
Money is great, right? It's very, very important. And there's a lot of things about a man in general that are very important. But for me, I think it's about chemistry and it's about trust.
Yes.
I think that a lot of people get married at our age. Like, I'm 33. I don't know how old everybody is on the panel, but I think everybody in here is in a similar age. I think that a lot of people get married and then they end up hating who they marry in like 5 years, like so quickly. And so I think that it's important to be friends with them first, to be in a position where you feel like, okay, if I'm in a hard position, like this person is going to have my back, you know? Or like they're going to at least have grace with me, patience with me, and we can get through this together, and you see that. And that's so much more important than how much money they have. And
I definitely,
love the money. I
yes.
do. There's things that are way more important.
One thing being a single mom taught me is that I will never date a guy who has kids of his own.
What?
And a lot of people think I'm crazy for saying that, but if you're a single mom, like, you know exactly what I mean. If you know, you know.
Huh?
You know, it's always interesting when you watch somebody who lacks basic self-awareness to the point where she believes somehow that she's the exception to the rule and he is the walking red flag. He got a kid, you got a kid, but suddenly his baggage is suspicious and yours is a Disney backstory.
Listen, bro, I don't care how bad life gets, I will never be on no Pop the Balloon. Hear me out. I will never be on no Pop the Balloon, bro. It ain't no way, bro.
I have to agree with this, brother. It ain't worth going on no damn Pop the Balloon show just to get rejected by a multitude of women. All I can say is just stay the hell on home. You'll be at peace better that way.
First of all, you gotta sign up to go on that show. Like you physically have to sign up to go on that show. Why in the would you want to do that? Like, I really want to understand what the hell be going on through y'all mind, because, bro, I was just watching the show. This lady waited to the last possible match, like last guy, both walk up there, and she tells him, oh, my friend has to come on a date with us. Oh my God.
Now I have to kind of pause it right here because this brother just spoke the truth and said nothing but facts. I wouldn't even have a woman to have her girlfriend to go out on a date with us because she's nosy as hell. That don't fly with me.
Bro, like, dog, the stuff I see on there, you just cannot make it up, bro. Like, and you can't convince me y'all are going on there to actually find the love of y'all life. Ain't no way. Some of them questions I be hearing, like, bro, oh yeah, I popped on him because I didn't like his shoes. Like the motherfucker can't change his shoes. Oh, I popped on her because I didn't like her hairstyle. Like she can't go get another hair. Bro, like what? Dog, listen, man, I don't know. Bro, I don't know what's going on in America. I don't know if it's the economy, bro. I don't know what got you tripping, but stop going.
Something is wrong with you.
The men that be in other men's comments saying, oh, you just pandering to women, bro. You just want these girls all in your comments, da-da-da. I'm trying to figure out why he wouldn't want that. Like, if he's a straight man and he likes women, I feel like he should want to pander to women. Like, that's the audience he would want to be around because he likes them. Like, I understand if you're like a sportscaster or something like that, then yeah, you're going to probably have more males in your comments because you're talking about sports and things along those lines, you know, cars, whatever. But when you're just talking about like life, relationships, and things like that, wouldn't you want a lot of women in your comments if you like women?
To be frank, I would argue that it wouldn't even be worth a man trying to shoot his shot with a woman, because 9 times out of 10, if a woman rejects the man, he is more than likely going to stay single and stay at peace. Again, 63% of men that are younger choose to stay single, and it is better for them, while 70% of women have a backup plan.
Like, wouldn't you want to see pretty faces? Wouldn't you want to see them smile? Like, wouldn't you want to flirt? You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Are y'all jealous that they're not pandering to y'all? Like, do you want him to flirt with you? Do you want him to say good things about you? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm really lost.
Young lady, I hate to bust your bubble, but most men nowadays are packing and leaving outside the U.S. to go find love outside the U.S. in other countries, such as the Dominican Republic or the Philippines. Make it make sense.
Because I feel like men pandering to women is, do your big one, sir. You know it's gonna do good, and then you get the women.
And by the year 2030, more than 45% of these women will be single for the rest of their lives.
Nah, and this is exactly how the Derrick Jacksons of the world are able to basically get rich off of the backs of women. And even after he gets exposed, another one will take his place and he'll make it big, and then another one will take his place, and it'll keep going because women have unrealistic expectations of what a relationship is supposed to look like. And listen, what's so funny about this, guys know when men are doing it, because we'll laugh at the guy who's doing it in front of a woman and trying to get on her good side and telling her whatever she wants to hear. Oh yeah, you right. He ain't no good. Yeah, you right. And men will just sit there and have a good smirk and chuckle because we know he over here, oh, I see what you doing. You dirty macking. That's what you doing. You trying to run that other type of game. The men know he's lying. He knows he's lying. It's only the women who want to live in this fantasy world of delusion who seem to miss the boat. You see, here's the biggest difference between men and women. Men are more willing to take and hear the truth, even if it stings. Bro, when the last time you been to the gym? Reason why you're not getting no promotion and moving up the ladder is because you don't take your job seriously. You do the bare minimum. It's not all the women's fault. It's your fault too. Look at you. You don't even walk with no confidence or take care of yourself really enough for someone to want to give you any attention. You need to put some work in and build your confidence up, and maybe it'll rub off when you out in public and people will see you in a different light. And no matter how much something like that may hurt for a man to hear, he'll take it and he'll accept it. But you tell a woman, you need to go to the gym. You come off as a little bit too aggressive and masculine. And all of a sudden now is about, oh, that's because these men out here can't handle a strong woman. I look good. I'm just thick. And so it becomes a litany of excuses rather than wanting to hear the truth and how you can correct some things.
For tonight, I just appreciate how sweet and kind you were and how open you were as well. Yeah, I definitely don't take that lightly.
Did she say dumb?
It was short. I know that there's so much depth in you, and so yeah, I just want to say I appreciate you overall. And yes, so I'm actually about to get gas right now, but I would love to come over and hang out in the hot tub and then have some alone time with you, of course. Yeah, so I actually need $1,000.
When they go low, I go lower.
Sister with their rent. The rent's actually a little late, so.
Now I can see why these men are laughing, because this woman thinks these men are going to give her $1,000. Damn, she's asking for insufficient funds.
There's like a 3-day grace period that they have. So I was either going to hopefully make it with you or go to work either tonight or Monday. But yeah, I would rather make that with you. So let me know if you can help me with that. And then in return, we can do like oral. I can dance for you, give you a massage, and I'll definitely get you off. So don't worry.
My man was like, hell no, ain't no way this girl gonna get $1,000 from me, and she wants to do oral. Yeah, she an OnlyFans chick. That's why. Ew. Oh, wait. I'll let that guy say it.
Brother,
Would you rather be trapped in a forest with a black man or a bear?
A black man.
What makes you say a black man?
Because I don't want to be trapped with no bear. The bear gonna try to attack me.
Period.
With me.
What about a black man?
He can protect me.
Sweetheart, what did you expect for her to say? First of all, what kind of question is that? That whole discourse, bro, it's old. It's over and done with. Let's wrap it up, please. Let's wrap it up. All right? Women said what they wanted to say. You're going to choose a man, you're going to choose a bear, whatever the case may be. We clearly know why we were saying we choose the bear, though, right? We're not getting into that. Why are you bringing a black man in it? It went from the bear or a man to you centering it specifically around the black man. And then you thought that baby girl was going to say the bear? You thought that baby girl was going to give you another answer than what she gave you?
Hey, listen, I'm going to give her credit because even though she may not have enough sense to not be in Walmart with a bonnet on, she do got enough sense to know that if you're in a forest, you're far better off with a man than a bear.
I just saw a video of a woman who was running in a marathon, and when she looks over, she notices a friend of hers flew in from London to watch her finish. The friend flew in for like 24 hours. And she sees the friend and she immediately starts bawling. She's like crying and running. And you can tell she's like overjoyed that her friend would do such a thing. I think sometimes when men are questioning why women are choosing to be single, why some women don't want to be in relationships, and I think it's because for some women,
there's no way. Give it a rest. No, why? Is it actually every day? Like, real question, is it every day that a man's got to get blamed for something? Like, we're just sitting there. We're just as happy by that situation as anyone. Because if I was running and I saw one of my friends, I'll be happy. I wouldn't start blaming men. This is quite hilarious. I can't lie. I find it funny. Like, there's no way you see a situation like that, and as beautiful as it is, like, oh, you're in a marathon, your friend flies in, you haven't seen them, and then they surprise you. Yeah, it's emotional. It's great. But what are the men doing about this? So whenever women do nice things for each other, it's got to be like, nah, this isn't enough. The reason why men suck is, bro, there is no winning. There's really no winning. Because how can you not even be involved? But someone's like, yeah, I got a chance to hate on some men. Like, I'm going to flex my muscles. I'm very curious to know what's going through Shorty's mind. Like, yeah, I just got to hate on some men. Like, I really can't comprehend how do men get blamed for that. Like, because of this is why women choose to be single. What? Okay, why? Actually, I have a similar story just like that. The other week I was sick and my mother took care of me very well. And because of that, that's why men suck.
Most men just don't get the fucking point of like, oh, let's have common sense and see when a woman wants to be approached or not. It's not that we don't want to be. I can't even get through this because I actually don't want to be approached. Seriously, get away from me. You guys don't have common sense of like.
You couldn't even get through 15 seconds of your own video without figuring out whether or not you wanted to be approached. You were even confused about it, but yet somehow it's supposed to be common sense for a man to know when to approach a woman. Especially when that situation varies from woman to woman. Also depends on the man that's approaching them. It also depends on the environment that they're in. If you line up 100 women right now and ask them whether or not they want to be approached, I guarantee you their answers will vary depending on how they feel and who they are. Some women might say, yes, I definitely want a man to approach me at all times. Some might say never approach me at all. Some might say it depends on how the guy look, if he's tall enough. All these things make a huge difference on whether or not it's appropriate to approach a woman, which is why most men are just going with the fact that it's easier to simply not approach. But yet you want to say that's common sense. Shut your stupid ass up.
I be tired of getting called intimidated because we don't be liking some of y'all. I ain't saying it's all women. I would never say that. What I will say is that I think a good amount of women hate when men lead with their accomplishments, lead with their material, lead with their position in life. And because we all learn success from the same model, some women do that too. Shorty, I don't give a about most of that you talking about. You're not likable. Them last 8 years in college is all the personality you got. It's all the you talking campus still, Shorty. You don't like I'm not trying to take away from what anyone has accomplished. It's just to say that like some people really are lack self-awareness and think because they've accomplished so much on paper that translate to being a good person in everybody else's life, and it don't. It does not. Being accomplished does not make you likable. They don't even kind of equal each other.
I get what he's saying. Degrees don't replace decency, and being educated doesn't equal being feminine or cooperative. You know, a man doesn't date a woman's resume. He dates you. You can be a lawyer or a CEO, but if you're combative, cold, and dismissive, that overshadows everything else. And it's not that a guy is always threatened by a woman's success as much as it might be he just is turned off by her attitude.
When we return to Turneround's theory, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another theoretical thought right after this.
When women are disrespectful towards men, do you know what that really displays? That displays the disrespect that she has for herself. She does not feel good about something about herself. Therefore, she has to point the finger and show you disrespect. What needs to happen is she needs to do the work in here so that way she can learn how to control her emotions. So that way she doesn't go around disrespecting men all the time and pointing the finger at men all the time. Have a good day.
If a woman is able to disrespect you, she'll never be able to respect you. Because on a deeper level, you're communicating that you're not man enough for her. If you can't put her in her place or handle her BS, and these are not words that I made up, these are words which women use. If you can't do that, why would she believe that you can lead properly or protect her from the world? And you can't even protect yourself from her. So respect is a prerequisite of attraction. You mustn't let her get away with disrespecting you, and you must always give her something to respect.
Ladies, I just want you to know that treating men transactionally will not change how men treat you.
Sure, except for in those cases where it almost always absolutely will, because contrary to popular opinion, most men are actually rather observant and do understand when they're being used.
It will only reveal their extremely transactional nature to you as a woman who has been taught to give your value away for free.
Or, as more likely is the case, the guy actually understands what is going on and how the woman is currently viewing their relationship and is going to treat the woman precisely the way that she is treating him.
It will not only radicalize you, but it's also an excellent vetting strategy and an excellent way to
Stay single. Yes, I said it. Because if you're going to use someone in a relationship in a transactional manner, please do the rest of us a favor and just stay single.
Because you as a woman have been taught to accept the bare minimum and the idea of love and romance in exchange for cold, hard labor. That is what men expect from you every time, I promise.
I wouldn't put much stake in that promise, but then again, I always consider the source.
And now, Turneround's theoretical thought. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is always my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it is time for another edition of Turneround's theoretical thought with yours truly. Because in just a moment, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another theoretical thought, this time coming from Charles Forte or the Charles and George podcast YouTube channel, about a woman asking a man a series of questions, but starts to regret it. Here's your theoretical thought for today. Question is a question, but if you ask the same question, you're going to more than likely receive a repetitive answer. It's just that simple. No wonder why more men are choosing to walk away in terms of relationships in the U.S. We have more modern women than traditional ones, but these modern women expect men to be traditional, but women can't be traditional themselves. More and more women are more than likely want to have American men like myself come to their country and fall in love with them easily. And these women, again, statistics will show that by the year 2030, more than 45% of these women will wind up being single for the rest of their lives. That's your theoretical thought for today. And this will conclude another edition of Turnaround's Theory for today. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's episode. And as a constant daily reminder, I want to reinform you to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto the channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you right back here next time for another edition of Turnaround's Theory on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Now here is a sneak peek of next week's episode. On the next all-new episode of Turnaround's Theory.
I don't need them.
You talk to him
so
like this?
That's why it's important for him to be that kind of partner for me.
Do you talk to him like this?
Like what?
Like how you talking to us right now. Do you talk to him like that?
You over talking.
Yeah.
Don't miss an all-new episode of Turnaround's Theory coming next week on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.